Hey guys, this is Will from Game Away, and
Nick from Game Away.
And Raymond from Game Away.
yay, you're part of the team. All right, we're here to actually give y'all an update video in regards to what has been going on with us, because I know that one of the highlights we actually wanted to touch base on was the Monster Hunter thing that we were working on and promised everyone.
Yeah, Nick, I've been looking forward to those episodes.
Yeah, we haven't been making them because we're too lazy, and we've had so many technical issues with everything that we keep making promises and not keeping them, and that's one of the things we're going to be working on also next time on Game Away.
Wow, not only did you disappoint them, you just disappointed me.
And you disappointed me, and I'm not even disappointed yet.
And he doesn't even have faith in this. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't. I mean, you're not wrong.
No, but no, like I wouldn't specifically call it laziness. I would say that there have been a number of issues with the schedules that each of the members have that are involved with the series, and then there have been technical issues, of course. That's another big thing, and just any number of things you can think of that would get in the way of us producing episodes has happened. So, I mean, we wanted to apologize for that, and we wanted to reassure everybody that we will be producing more episodes, and we have not stopped making Monster Hunter episodes. It's just...
I remember how long it took y'all to make y'all's first Monster Hunter episode because I fucking passed out in the chair outside of the room.
You were asleep.
Waiting for some...
Yeah, you were asleep.
I was fucking out.
Yeah, whenever I briefly stated on that episode that there was a lot of things that happened and it was hell, I wasn't kidding. Like, there was a lot of stuff that went down. And
To be fair, though, I did keep waking up and hearing, "What? Why is that not working?"
And it
What
happened.
happened?
It happened a lot.
yes, quite a bit, actually. So, and yes. And then another thing is that you will...
and yes, and
You know I'm bad about that.
I know, that's why I keep mimicking you, so that way maybe it'll make you so frustrated you'll stop.
Okay,
It's
so
a habit. You lead it down the stairs, you don't push it out the window.
so to pretty much cover up what happened with the Monster Hunter issues is that one of the 3DS's Wi-Fi antennas gave out, and we were unable to connect to each other.
Wasn't it yours?
And yes, it was the
So it was all Nick's
the
fault.
cosmic purple. Yes, it was my fault.
Like many things that has to do with this channel.
Whoa,
Right.
guys. Let's keep this as professional as we can, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry. On August 3rd.
I
On
stated
August 3rd, 2016.
I stated that it was all Nick's fault, and his balls sank into his stomach.
Here's a text message just to prove it.
I asked William what he had to say, and this is what he had to say.
Right here is what he had to say.
See, we make fun of ourselves.
Yeah,
Well, I make fun of y'all.
Shut up, Raymond.
Anyway,
But back on track. I finally figured out. Opened up the 3DS and I replaced the internal antenna. And as soon as that happened, the screen stopped working, and it was just a crazy party that I didn't want to be a part of.
this was after day one technical issues, mind you.
Yeah, I've been dealing with this for like 2 weeks now.
Yeah, but
So
but definitely we've addressed it now. It's fixed. We tested it. So hopefully we'll be getting an episode out to you guys this Friday. If not, certainly no later than next week. Or by this weekend, maybe.
it'll be either
TBA.
Yeah, TBA.
Yeah, pretty much. We'll just leave it at that. And another thing is that you guys can definitely expect more reviews and new types of content in the future. We've always been ambitious with new kinds of projects and new kinds of just avenues to explore with our channel, just because we're pretty open-ended. I mean, we started with Let's Plays, but I mean, we've always wanted to branch out and do more. So, I mean,
From what I remember, or from what I've at least heard, we have several of our own cast members and people that we're affiliating ourselves with are helping us out and also creating content. And I'm actually kind of looking into doing something at least video game related, because, I mean, I can't come up with anything. The only thing I can think of is what I'm good at, and normally that's like movies and wrestling. So
Wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling. I mean, I was gonna try and come up with something I'm not good with video games. The only thing I'm very good with is references and TV shows and
making
whatnot.
fun of us.
Yeah, so like unless we created an entirely different channel, I mean, I would fucking kill on that one. But for the time being, we're not looking for another channel. So like, I'm just kind of here to help wherever I can.
Right. And that brings me to why we've lowered it to 3 episodes a week. we felt like 5 episodes a week.
Because we're
was-
fucking busy.
We have lives, and I don't
Draining us. We're not even making enough ad revenue.
like that. The stressful.
Subscribe to our Patreon, which hasn't been made yet.
No, I don't think it ever will.
No.
No.
We get enough.
We can make our own money. We don't need other people.
Buy our t-shirts.
No, I will say. No, not t-shirts. No,
Buy our underwear.
I will say though that yes, let's make boxers. Can we please make boxers?
Raymond saucy underwear.
I would so fucking pose for it and everything as long as y'all put like paper cutout abs on my stomach. Like don't even like Photoshop it. Just
We
like
have to-
put a poor sticker on my stomach.
We'll find a way to make it work. Heaven forbid you show your ankles in such an advertisement.
In underwear?
Yeah, you'll just wear like ass.
I'm taking a shit in this photo. I just wanted to drop it in the stall. You know, show it off when it looks like crumpled up.
It's just a picture of Raymond's ankles, and these are right there. It's like game away.
It reflects my tattoo.
What?
No, I
That
don't have a
sounds like
tattoo.
what? Oh, I thought you were just talking about like
Not yet. I will sometime next year though.
The smell complements our content.
What is that? What?
You said poop. You're taking a dump.
Oh,
he made a stab at himself.
how was it going over my head?
So in short, definitely expect more episodes, and we will commit to our 3-episode a week format as best we can. But we will definitely get more episodes of both the Monster Hunter series, Life is Strange, and possibly some other series as well. Just depending on what we come up with, what we decide to put forward, and different things like that.
Finishing up my point, 3 episodes a week is because we have lives, we have jobs, and it'll burn us out very quick. Because that also leads why Raymond left the first time around. Because we
Took a
just
vacation.
right, we just
I took a year-long vacation, and goddamn, it was the greatest year-long vacation ever. Should we actually explain what happened though? Like not in complete detail, but at least a roundabout.
If you're gonna talk about a roundabout summary of what happened, I would chalk it down to creative differences and much needed time to be apart.
So pretty much what happened was me and Nick, Nick and I, were having a bit of, let's just say, a dispute at some point about a review. And it just ultimately led to creative differences, which made me want to separate myself from it. And then, it's just, I needed a break. I was doing it for what seemed like a year and, what was it, a year and a half? Almost a year and a
Forever.
half.
2 years. Yeah, forever. Since we're kids.
Too fucking long. We were doing it for a long time, and Nick and I were, I would stay the night at Nick's house for like, what? Almost like days and
Almost a
borderline
week.
weeks at a time. And we would just be trying to edit, try to find, whatever. And it just kind of felt like I was pushing a wet noodle at one point. Like I was trying to get people to do stuff, but, we're not workhorses. And we could never really just fucking go whenever we needed to. But it just led to a break where Nick and I actually we weren't talking for a while.
That almost that whole year we never talked once.
Yeah. And it was just one day I contacted Will and I said, Will, I kind of miss making episodes. So yes, I do actually, it was my idea to try and patch things up so that way I could help out with the channel. Because if you noticed, not shit was being posted when I was around or when I wasn't around, or words and things.
And when Raymond approached me saying that he should bring up the channel, or wanted to bring things back, and he missed recording, I said, you know what, Raymond? You're right. I miss the evil within too.
Ugh, I wish you weren't going to say that. I really was hoping you weren't going to say that.
Does that bring us to a subject?
Evil Within episodes 2BA. Woo!
I threw away both the copies.
We'll buy more.
There's no Wii.
$10 at my store.
What if I just buy a PS4 out of spite and get really close to the mic and tell people I'm going to buy a PS4 and a copy of Evil Within just to spite them?
Okay, here's the thing. I'm actually looking to get an Xbox One S, and I found that the Evil Within is actually pretty cheap on the Xbox One. There's no Wii. You would. You're the one who's playing it.
But it wouldn't be fun without you.
I didn't say I wouldn't spectate. That's all I did was spectate.
That brings us to our next point.
Thanks for keeping us on track, Nick. All right.
We kind of went off a little tangent there, didn't we?
Yeah. Older uploads. I've had people ask me, "Are we gonna upload like our old reviews and episodes and
Still have yet
whatnot?"
to see these people you're talking about.
One person, and he's very concerned.
Oh yeah, all our fan. That was a joke I forgot about 2 years ago. Slept since
To answer the question, probably not on this channel. There may be another channel like Game Away Legacy or something.
Spin-off
like
Game Away Archives channel, TBA.
Boom.
We can't really do a legacy channel and then just leave it there. I mean, like, I wouldn't mind doing like a Redux, maybe as you said another time, like not on the show obviously, where like me and Will help out with edits or we come up with other stuff. Like I'm actually looking to take a class in editing, like actually get a degree in it because that's what I want to do. Is I want to film edit.
We'll call it a away game.
No.
How about you go start your own channel? Buy
Maybe
your
I
own
will.
equipment.
Maybe I will. Maybe I'll make my own spin-off. It'll go great. Just like Joey's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that reference was going back pretty far. I don't know if anybody would actually remember that.
Anyone remember 2005?
Well, no, but like, not a lot of people,
I barely even knew it existed. But
I did.
back on track.
So regarding older episodes, I guess we're still deciding what to do with it.
In my opinion, I think that we should do some, like the ones that we liked and we thought were fine. We could re-upload those, and then things that we thought that we could tamper with, we redux, and then stuff that we thought just sucked, we just redo.
It's certainly a tall order to try and re-upload all the episodes, so I agree with that. But yeah, that actually would work out great because there are some gems that we had that I really would love to see surface back. Kirby, and Hot Wheels Turbo Racing. That's
One of my personal favorites was always PlayStation All-Stars. Watching Nick freak out.
PlayStation All-Stars it brought out the best in all of us.
Especially Nick. It's not even skill-based. It's being at the right place.
Push a button and win! Because because you got really mad. Like, and I don't blame you.
Pissy. Too.
I don't blame you though, because I played Big Daddy and I pressed square a lot. do.
Which one of us was Parappa the Rappa?
Who was Parappa the Rapper?
It wasn't me.
I guess it was me.
I don't know who I was.
But yeah, so that wraps that up. That statement is that
Parappa the Rappa.
we're thinking about bringing back some old episodes. I don't think we can actually pull up all of them back on YouTube, just because it's kind of a tall order, and most of them, there's only a few that we actually really want to see back on YouTube, to be honest. And but yeah, no, it's we'll definitely look into bringing those back up, and Raymond will possibly be behind the helm of editing those episodes. So
possibly
TBA.
So that brings us to our next conversation. Our recording situation is god awful. Everyone has different schedules, so it's really hard to get people over here to record some things, just because timing is very crucial.
Yeah.
And not only that, it's, do we want to record? Are we in the mood to? Do you think we'll be able to bring out our best when we record? That's an important thing when you create content and put it out for the world.
Kind of ties in with our first point about Monster Hunter and how there have been a lack of episodes, was just scheduling timing, and our recording sessions have been slimmer.
Right, but that mostly comes down to technical issues.
Yeah,
that we've resolved for the most part. But things should be good now with that. So
we figured out a schedule that works for us, kind of. I mean, at least for most of our playthroughs, we know around the times that we would need to record, so we've got that down.
Well, I mean, I will say this, is that back, because we were all a part of the original show, that we had some shit content. And I do have to say that Life is Strange, I actually am watching it, and I'm actually enjoying it.
I agree. I mean, I've watched all of our videos that we've put out just so I could, peer review and take a step back.
Self-reflect, yeah.
Yeah, take a step back away from myself to see what I'm saying, what others are saying, and how we're building off of each other. And there have been several episodes that I've either enjoyed or just kind of just skimmed over. But definitely, Life is Strange was an exciting playthrough for me, and there was a giddiness that I had, going away from that first recording session because there was just I was so badly wanted to see how it played out and the humor we had, and so yeah, I haven't had that in a long time. It's a really good feeling, and I'm really liking the playthrough so far. So absolutely, we will keep putting those episodes out there. But
Yeah, plus, we did, 6 episodes?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
about.
So, about 6 episodes, and honestly, we didn't record any more or any less that day. Well, I mean, I didn't.
yeah, we could have done more, but we chose not to.
Plus, I like the way that, it's working out right now, and I do like the content itself, because, I look back at all our past video that I liked, and...
Singular, not plural. Oh, strange.
I mean, I like Kirby, and that's about it.
I'm sorry, did you say gun? I think
I
heard
would
you
actually like to redo Gun. Believe it or not.
Want to redo Chaos in Windy City?
I really want to do that.
Really?
again,
Are
yeah.
you serious?
I want. No, I'm being serious. I really want to get back on Chaos in Windy City.
God. Do you think we'd be better at the game now or something?
After 2 years, yes.
We just pick it up like pros.
Have you played it since then?
No.
I can neither confirm or deny that statement.
I have looked over my Bill of Rights, and I have decided to plead the fifth.
Yeah. This is how it happened.
My
Hey, Will, come
lawyer?
over. I'm actually pretty busy, man. I can't. All right. Chaos and Windy City. Records himself. Welcome back to KOA.
Williams here. Yeah.
No, just have me. I can apparently do a really good impersonation of Will.
Oh, when he eats, yeah.
No, I mean, his dialogue, yeah. I can do that, too.
You try really hard and do it for like 10 episodes, maybe.
I
See
could
how far
talk
you
to
can go.
myself for 10 episodes pretending to be Will.
Want to wrap this up, Raymond? You ready to?
Yeah, so, as I feel like, of everything that needs to be done, I feel like it's just, the the content that needs to be created, it's going to be created. And, we got to show everyone that,
I hate you. I hate you so much. That is not how I am at all. That is not how I am at all. That's terrible. That's just mean. Like at least most of your jokes and jabs at me have a base. That one didn't. That was just awful. That was just mean. There was no basis for that. I don't do that shit. That was mean. That was evil.
Yeah, no, that was mean. On a scale of 1 to 10 of how mean it was, it was super mean. 10 being the meanest, it was at least about an 8. All your other basis for jokes and your basis racists and the bummer plumbers and shit, and when I woke up this morning and I
can't tell what's bothering me more, the fact that you haven't stopped it, that he's laughing really, really hard. He's laughing really, really hard. He's crying. He's crying. I can't tell what bothers me more.
You realize you do that a lot, right? Don't shake your head no.
Hey, you wanna get started on that conclusion?
Brings us to our next point.
Oh, do you want me to actually end that last point? I don't even remember what it was. I was just making fun of you
we
so
wrapped
much.
up most of what was on our list. Plus, this is an update video, so let's not drag it out too long.
Well, okay.
Yeah, we already addressed the unbalanced scouts thing. So yeah,
Yeah,
touch base with.
it's just we're gonna have to deal with whatever we can. We'll do what we can when we can do it, and when we can get it out, we'll get it out.
And thank you for your patience.
Well, there's still one more point. Getting,
Your eyes are red as fuck.
look, I thought I was staring at 2 Williams for a second. I thought I was going insane. There was no...
Dude, your eyes are red as shit. Are you okay?
I was laughing so hard because of how funny that was, how accurate.
Next spin-off Weed Smoking Channel TBA.
Guys, there's a mic in my face right now. Our last point that we wanted to talk about tonight was trying to get more personal with the audience. So what I was trying to do with the channel before was try to keep it as professional as possible. But I realize now that that's not really going to work. I think we need to be more personal with, be more interactive with the audience, and just talk to them more. Just be interactive in general, whether it be chatting with them on Twitter. I know how much you love Twitter, Raymond.
Yeah,
Facebook and stuff like that.
I'll get to that story in a minute.
but I just feel like we just need to be more interactive, whether it be having podcasts, having constant update videos like this, or even streaming, which that is a plan to do. We are going to stream more. But I felt like that should be noted at least.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So
I think maybe at least 2 times a month to once a month we could do this. Just talk to the audience. Let them know that they're not alone. Like the whole reason why I wanted to do this, or the whole reason why I signed on to do this update, was because I'm going to get very personal with you guys, and it's not something I necessarily like to talk about all that much, but for the past, 8 or 9 years, I have struggled with acute to mild depression, and it is something that I fight every day, and it's ridiculous. Sorry. Here, I'm gonna move the mic closer because I will probably get a little quiet, so it's better if I move closer to the mic. But I've struggled with depression for many years now, and fairly recently I went to an NXT house show, which is WWE based. And in fact, I'll actually go ahead and pull it up so you guys can see it. Whoa. And I'll send you this, that way you can show whatever you want. But I met a wrestler that I have been very fond of by the name of Bailey, who, if we're going to, here's the picture. Isn't she lovely?
We saw you.
Yeah. I mean, I'll actually show you what she looks like. But
Is she hot?
well, okay. The thing is that I have a newfound respect for her that I can't really go like, dude, she's like smoking. Like, I would tap that ass. Like, I would
draw ass.
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 Here,
Can't follow
just
up,
that
I'm
way,
sorry.
just so that way y'all can see what she looks like.
Just like-
Well, here, so that way.
Aww.
Yeah, I know.
Aww.
But I've been a fan of her, and I went down to NXT in Houston, and
She's smoking hot, man. Why aren't you tapping that?
Did you really just say exactly what he said you wouldn't say? Continue, Raymond, please.
anyway, it's just I went to this NXT live show, and I wore her gear. Like, she has a shirt that says "I'm a hugger." I wore like the headband. I had my hair in a high up ponytail like she does, and I made a sign that says "I drove 300 miles for a Bailey hug." I didn't think she'd actually see it. Like, yeah, I'm in the second row, but people tend, like, they always say, don't meet your heroes because you never know what they're gonna be like.
Yeah. Tim Allen.
Look, that.
Whoa! Game Away references. Continue, please.
Yeah. But she goes by, she's doing whatever with the kids. She hugs that kid, hugs the kid next to me. She walks by and she actually sees the poster, and she takes a step back and gasps. And she's actually extremely shocked. And here, I'll show you guys what the poster looked like and how fucking stupid I look. I'd rather not have this photo on
Well,
it.
since you're talking about it, I might as well.
No,
Can you
out
say
of
it?
respect, it's up to him. We'll leave it up to him.
Yeah, I'd rather leave that photo out. I mean, you can, if you crop my face out, that'd be all right.
I mean,
Put your face.
Yeah, I mean, I'll put
yeah,
my
put
face
your
on.
face over my face.
I drove 300 miles for Nick
Nintendo hug.
Nick hug.
No, Bailey is her name. My name's not Bailey. Dumbass. But no, what happened was, if you look, she actually holds up the sign to the crowd. Like, she was very impressed with how it looked, and then she actually gave me a hug.
Did she give you more than that?
No, but she whispered something along the lines of, we need more fans like you. And then I said, thank you so much. And then she goes, no, thank you. And then she handed me the sign back, and she went and did her match. Left, did whatever. And I actually went on Twitter because she actually gave me 2 of her little armband things that she uses. I do want you to use the photos of her holding up the sign and the hug.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she gave me the armbands that you actually see on her arms.
Mm-hmm.
She gave me 2 of them. And then I posted it at like 12 o'clock at night. And I promise this all actually does tie in. It's not just me going on a rant saying a story. But she actually retweeted it. And right now, the toll's at 59 retweets, 385 likes. Because all I said was thank you to Bailey for making my night amazing, and I did the hashtag NXT Houston, and she actually responded with, no, thank you. And it was that small act. It was the hug. It was her thanking me that just put me on such a good mood and such a new high that I didn't feel sad anymore. Like, I was actually happy for the first time in, I'd say, about 7 years. And I've ridden that high all the way until today, which is why we're doing the update video, was because I did want to put this in there. And it made me think about it, and it made me realize that no matter what shitty thing you might be going through right now, whether you be in a fight with a friend, whether you think that there's nowhere to go but down, or you think that you're at the end of your rope, just remember that it does get better. Sometimes one small act, whether it be just a hug, or whether it be going to a therapist's office with a friend, whether it be hanging out with friends, recording games, whatever it may or may not be, find that one thing that helps you get up in the morning. Find that thing that helps you get through your day. Because once you start setting smaller goals, you realize that there's actually more to life than what you had originally seen. I mean, I don't know if you want to tell your story. That's why I kind of left that pause. But my brother passed away. We'll just say that. About 6 years ago?
I mean, you would know.
Well, I mean, it happened around...
Shoot. It's been a while.
It was
really
2010,
has.
right?
Yeah. Wait, same year, right?
Yeah.
As my dad.
2 weeks from.
Yeah.
Mine was first.
First.
Y'all are unbelievable. I
At
swear
least
to
your
God.
brother's alive!
What did I do? What did I do? I'm just here, and so is he. What did I do? What did I do?
You're just an easy target. That's why I target you.
Apparently.
But
Goddamn, watch my every move. Move away from the mic for one goddamn second. And it's the worst thing in the world.
Don't move away from the mic.
No.
But about 6 years ago, in November, my brother passed away, and since then I've never really felt like I could go to anyone. I never really felt like I had many friends or anyone to actually talk to. Like, even whenever I was friends with you guys during that time, I never really felt like, even as close as we got, even as close as I am with my girlfriend right now, even closer than that. Okay, not that close. A little closer? Alright, perfect. As close as we got, and as close as I am to my girlfriend right now, I have never felt like I could actually go to anyone. And yes, this is all because of a hug from one person. It's just something...
Well, not just any person, though. This is one of your idols that
Yeah.
you look up to.
Someone I look up to, and it's just something that's simple, that's small.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, you know, it's that one thing that's like a click. And then the next thing you know, it's like a butterfly effect. You know, it's like oh, this went well. All right, now this is good. Oh, hey, there's this. Like, you could ask these guys. I used to be the biggest pacifist that was probably in our group. Would you say that's around correct?
By pacifist, you mean like...
No, not pacifist, pessimist.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That was like...
That is two opposite sides of the
I
spectrum.
was thinking, like, as soon as I said pacifist, I was like, wait, I thought I said pessimist. As soon as you said pacifist, I was like, shit, I said the wrong thing.
I had to make sure you were...
Yeah, I meant pessimist.
Okay.
Would y'all say that I was the biggest pessimist in our group?
Oh, yeah, the biggest douchebag.
That's
wow,
not what I
Nick, calm down here, buddy. You didn't give you full reign to run him over. Jesus. No.
Wow, I like let myself open for a little bit, and
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I wait for the attack.
I mean, I can't say I don't do the same thing.
No, but yeah, you had a very pessimistic outlook on those things.
I was
mean,
the biggest negative Nancy.
Mm-hmm. I wish I had a counter for how many times you called me a fucking idiot for the 2 years that we recorded.
I still call you a fucking idiot.
No, you
counter
don't.
still
Do
goes.
you?
No, I don't.
Okay.
But it's just, I haven't really felt like I could go to anyone. I could really talk to anyone. And I'm glad that my story makes you laugh.
It's because Nick's a fucking idiot.
Oh, now who's saying it?
No, it was just because it's just like you fucking built it up one at a time, and it made me.
They don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I know they don't, but if you saw it, it'd be great. Blame him. He's the one sitting there doing masturbation jokes in the middle of your heartfelt story.
That's what I get up to.
You get it. Oh my God, let him talk. Please.
I was actually about to ask y'all, like, is there anything that y'all would want to say? But all I was going to say was that after that one act of kindness done by one person, I feel as if I can go to anyone, I can talk to anyone. I've always been open about whatever, but now I feel like I have a more positive outlook on things, that things aren't as shitty. Now, I'm not saying, like, she gave me a hug. Depression gone! First,
Yeah.
got it. Hugs. Hugs, not
It's
pills.
it's just to continue on that. I think it's not like you said. It's not just a quick fix, but it's a major step in a process.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people need to understand with depression and different issues like that. Even if it's not depression, if it's just issues or like the concept of this continuous climb to aspire to better or to meet someone's ideals or expectations. It's not so much just a quick fix. There's a process. There is a way. There's a method. And people find their own way to get past it. And it's certainly not something that is a one-shot go. It's definitely something that takes time. And you will find, like you said, there's the one thing, no matter how simple it is, that gets you along that path in the right direction.
And not everyone goes off something simple. Sometimes it's like, okay, here's a big heaping help.
Yeah.
And then other people, it's like me, where it's just like, someone could I mean, I'm not saying, like, if someone walks up and gives you chocolate, you should just be like, now start looking at everything in a better light always, forever.
I mean, I would.
Otherwise, you're a dick.
I mean, I would if it was that that one. Chocolate.
You would yell at people to stop being depressed all the
No.
time?
This helps menstrual pain and depression.
Okay. So, is there anything you wanted to add?
That was it.
Okay, how about this? Anything on a seriouser note?
Anything, Porky Pig? That's all, folks.
Anything
Anything you wanted to add on a serious note?
Anything that you want to add to connect with the fan?
I mean, yeah, it doesn't have to be about that subject. It could be about anything.
Well, shoot. I don't know.
Wrap it up on next.
Yeah, he's got like 30 more minutes of superfluous dialogue. We got to make sure.
Oh my
you're
God! Shut up.
Now my depression's back.
And on that note, regarding everything this in this whole pod, it's just gonna be a podcast video,
Yeah, let's
podcast
not
update video.
let's not sugarcoat this as an
Oh,
update video. It's
you're
way
just
too
gonna
long.
upload the whole thing?
I'm gonna cut parts of it out.
Okay.
Parts that we don't.
The
Really...
parts where you're an asshole, right?
No, I'm keeping those in.
No,
I'm
the
gonna show
parts
my
where-
douchey side.
The parts where you don't shut the fuck up, we have to keep that in for the
Only
jokes.
nothing, ladies.
Call me at 911, ladies. But no, regarding this whole video, this is just to keep you guys updated on what's going on and make it more of a personal. What are you doing?
Well, when you said regarding this whole video, I just wanted to say I thought you were gonna be like, I love you guys. I thought that's what you were gonna say, so I kind of chuckled a little.
I love you guys. This is Haley.
You gonna say that when she's in here, baby? Come in here.
Yeah, sure. Haley! Rebecca!
Everybody, it's a family party.
No, we're being sincere.
I'm breaking up with you, William.
I hear thumps. We've decided to go ahead and just add you onto the video because
Yeah,
now it's
'cause
like
it's a
become
family
way
affair.
too long.
Come here. I love you.
Hi, David.
You cuddle David, I'll cuddle Haley. Baby.
August
Keep in mind the mic is
David
on.
touched my crotch.
Ow. So the mics are still on, just so
The
y'all
mics
know.
are still on, yeah.
But, you know, he wanted to make sure that I did the Haley impression while Haley was in the room.
I'm not scared.
Anything you want to say about that, baby? Anything to them?
I will fucking kill these sons of bitches.
Is that what you're gonna say? You can say it to the fans. It's fine.
I'm leaving William for another girl.
Don't joke about that.
She's hot. I fuck her. With my fist.
Oh my god. All right. This is quickly becoming a trend. As soon as you know what's funny? As soon as you said, you know what? Forget it. This isn't a podcast. Raymond's like, fuck the format. Everybody in.
Well, no, because we already decided, like, screw it, it's going to be a podcast. We might as well just go ahead and let whoever else in, you know, just kind of end it all with one big happy family.
David, say something. What do you want to say? Get close, because they can't hear you.
Now they can.
Right.
No, unless you're using the other microphone, then all the other microphones can hear you.
Right. I don't fucking know, man.
Great.
And that's it for the Gameway podcast.
David's inclusion in the channel, TBA.
Rebecca, do you wanna say anything? Awesome.
Baby, do you want to say anything?
All right, but to close it off, my point is we got to become more interactive with the audience. Put out content on a consistent basis. Solve our technical issues before they get too bad.
And Bailey hugs solve depression.
And for me,
I'll explain it
it's
later.
always been about you guys. It's always been about the experience and the fun that we have. And we've said that in other update videos, but
We had
I mean,
fun?
I really emphasize that. Not now, Raymond. We'll discuss that later.
Oh,
I really
okay.
emphasize that because, like, especially coming away from the incident that happened with Sergio on July 23rd. No.
1994,
23rd.
I came out of my mother. My balls sank into my stomach.
Coming away from that incident.
And I was like, what the crap? Here's some text messages.
Coming away from that incident. Can I talk, please?
My dad cheated on my mom. Here's the text messages from his side of the story.
I'll give you time to read them. Pause the video if you have to. No, but
Gotta be professional, because, you know, showing emotions is stupid.
the experience
Right.
and the concept
Showing
of
emotions
providing
is for packet.
entertainment for you guys is what really keeps me going with this, and just the fun that I have with my friends and the experience and what I provide is what it's all about for me. I mean, that's what made me miss the channel more than anything than the hiatus. So, absolutely, we do this for you guys. We'd love more feedback. We'd love more, you know, and we're gonna do more to reach out to you guys. But yeah, this is a big deal to us to make it catered more to you guys.
So yeah, that's pretty much it for our. I guess what is this? Just gonna be a series? Is this gonna be a podcast thing?
Podcast series, mini,
Yeah, why not?
update
Except
podcast series.
It's not gonna be often, but we're definitely gonna make more. Just
We're not gonna keep making updates.
no podcasts.
Yeah, no, we can make
Occasionally,
podcasts,
yeah.
but I would
Yeah,
say
yeah.
like let's have random guests.
Yeah.
But you know,
Sounds good to me.
All David.
I've been wanting to do a podcast for a while. So.
really, you've wanted to be doing podcasts for a while.
I've wanted to do podcasts for a while.
I was the first one to say it.
Game Away Podcast TBA.
I was the first one to say that and live streams, and
Hey,
I was
draw
a
us
part
an
of
intro.
none of them.
Are you done yet?
Not really.
He said, draw us an intro.
Actually, yeah, it does a little bit.
I'm gonna snappy snap. I'm gonna eat his children. This is Henry signing off.
You gonna sign us off, baby? Go ahead.
Samuel.
Wait.
I'm gonna leave.
That's what we all say. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
LOL, BRB.